Here, with regards to muscles, we have innervated and denervated. So it's the innervated muscle. So these muscles have nerve supply. And when you say denervated, the muscles doesn't have any nerve supply. Again, okay. So with regards to this machine, it can produce this what we call your muscle twitch and tetanic type of contraction. So muscle twitching, like this type of contraction. When you say tetanic, so more functional motion. If you want to reeducate the muscle, as the term reeducate, it's better that you're going to have more the functional motion or the tetanic type of contraction rather than muscle twitch na na siya. But usually, commonly, ang nakuha sa center are those muscle twitch. Okay, so
Jared.
So here, with regards to our side, I don't know if na-discuss ni Ms. Dennis about this different waveform, rectangular or triangular. Na-discuss. Okay. Rectangular, triangular. Simplified. So, so supposedly there are certain waveforms here sa ES. Some are sine waves, some are rectangular, some are triangular type of waveforms. Although if we're going to treat that as a patient, we cannot appreciate that much as to with regards to the different waveforms. Ito lang i-apply sa ma-stimulate. But with regards to these waveforms, the lecturing of part, I mentioned normally that they're going to use this rectangular, they're going to use triangular, trapezoidal, or sine waves form. So if wala na ni-discuss ni Ms. Denny, sure mga wala na-discuss. So may take on. Okay, so with regards to the rectangular, sorry, sa center. Ano yung mic? Kaabot. Sa center yung rectangular. Okay, so we simplify na na itong approach sa OT. Here, so you have your triangular, rectangular waveform, and this would be surge. Usually when you have this surge, this is a slow or gradual increasing and decreasing of the intensity. There's several current there yung ma-produce, but may increase, decrease. So you usually use this surge if ever for tetanic contraction. When you siya sa surge, kung muscle twitch, pwede na wala ang surge. So, na lang. Okay, so this would be your main switch on and off. So, I'm going to turn that on. So, on na siya. Okay, so here you have the selector switch. So, this would now select on which type of waveform you want to produce. So we're just going to concentrate on the right. If you're facing here, we're going to concentrate on the right side. This way. So you have your triangular, rectangular, and the surge. So here, kung surge, you're going to place it here. Kani siya nagdaghan. Kung di kayo kag-surge, so you're going to use either these two na lang. Bibog niya kung sa rectangular or triangular. So, I na-discuss that much. So So surge here again, there's gradual increase and decrease of the intensity. Then if ever you're not going to use surge, you can use either these two. Okay, next, this one. This would be your pulse duration. So when you say pulse duration, is the duration when it gives out current. So that is pulse duration. Unit is in terms of millisecond. So here, if the muscle is innervated, then you can use very minimal pulse duration up to the extent of a very high pulse duration. If ever innervated. Kung innervated gani ang muscle, innervated means wala nerve. So usually we're going to use the long pulse duration. Longer pulse duration. So it would extend from mga 100, 200, 300. Okay, why we tend to use a longer pulse duration for denervated muscle? Since sa denervated, you don't have any nerve supply. So once a current is being applied to the structure, di kay siya sensitive. Kaya wala naman siya nerve supply. So kung kadyot ni mo i-apply ang current, tendency di na ma-stimulate ang muscle nga way nerve. So kinahanglan dugayan nimo ipastay ang current so that you can let the muscle do its action potential or modularize ang muscle. So man na siya mas longer ang pulse duration if ever denervated siya. Kung innervated, pwede ra short, pwede ra long ang pulse duration. So again, with regards to your long pulse duration, range from 100 going up, so everything. So mani siya ang pulse duration. You have here below, this is a multiplier. So times 0.01 times 0.1 times 1 times 10 times 100. So whatever value you choose here, for example 5, and then you place this times 100, pasabot ang imong pulse duration is 500 milliseconds. If you place that 2 times 10, pasabot na 50. Times 1 is 5. Here would be 0.5, and here would be 0.05. Okay. So next here, this would be your pulse interval. When you say pulse interval, is the duration nga between pulses. So this is the off phase. So pulse interval. So when you say pulse, on siya, on. So interval means the gap between the interval. So that would be the off phase. Off. So siya nahatag of current. So again, ang duration sa yung pulse interval would be in terms of millisecond. They usually prescribe na 2 to 3 times the pulse duration. So if ever you have a pulse duration that is 70, so times 2, so they would prefer to let you use no 140 milliseconds. If ever this is 70 millisecond ang pulse duration. Ang pulse interval times 2 to 3. So, either 140 or 210, pwede na ni mo ma-use ka. Or, pwede pa further greater than 2 to 3 times. Pasabot niya 2 to 3 times, at least, you have 2 to 3 times ng pulse interval. Least lang na siya. But you can have greater than 2 to 3 times. Yeah. And next, this would be your surges per minute na now. So you have from 1 to 10. So if you're going to choose 10 here, that will indicate you have 10 surges per minute. If ever 6, so that would be 6 surges per minute. Okay, when you say surges, means pag-increase or decrease. So, umuwi kag 6, pasabot 6 siya ka mo contract mo relax mo. Contract mo sad mo relax mo, contract relax. So, for 6 times. Okay, 6 surges per second. Okay, next, this would be your intensity display. Duration display here in terms of minutes. So here you have this, below you have the adjustable switch wherein you can increase the duration or decrease the duration. Okay, usually commonly prescribed is 5 minutes usually sa center or 5 to 10 minutes. Then this one would be the intensity display. So just adjust the intensity knob here, setting, and may case na rin siya or modi-case. So this is the knob there to adjust for the intensity. Okay, so here, after the machine, you still have the cable. So this is the cable there, wherein you're going to attach the electrodes. So this is the electrodes. So these are the electrodes. So yung electrodes should exist in pair. Pair yun na siya mag-partner. Yun na siya pwedeng usara kaya it would render the circuit to be open. In order for the current to flow, you should have to have a closed circuit. So here you have example, although there are several types of electrodes, this is one type. Other type, you're going to encounter later. The other type is, again, some are adhesive, mismo dikit na sila. This one, hindi siya mo dikit. So, carbonized din siya. Here, again, in order for the current to be transmitted, you need a certain medium. So, here, pwede nga gel. Pwede nyo apply ang gel. But the problem with the gel, mahal siya. So, with regards to this electrode na size, we cannot use the gel. We can use the gel, but we don't, kaya usik ka ang gel ba? So, we just use water as the medium. So, if we're going to apply water, inalam ko ang medium should always be there with the electrode. Means, stick yun siya ba? If water without the pads, you cannot expect this to stick. So, you need a pad there for it so that it can now absorb the water and remain the water on the pad. I don't know how many underwater companies. So, may siya electrodes. So again, electrodes can also be of different sizes. Kani siya, small ni siya. Later on, another size ng electrode which we're going to encounter, large na to siya. We still have even what we call a pen electrode. Kasi pen electrode, gamay na siya, merc point na siya. So this is what we call your pen electrode. If na-mention in Miss Janice about motor points, they usually use this for motor points to stimulate for the area wherein expected nerve is there. So what we just did is just to remove this one, and after that, apply that one. So, muna na siya yung point na siya.
Ouch.
Okay? So, you have several types of electrodes. There are still even electrodes na more siya, work ka nang like sa ECG nga electrode, ganyan siya, na pa ba electrode na roller. Roller means more roll, or basta ganyan siya nga type ng electrode. Okay, so this would be placed on the muscle that you're going to stimulate. And with regards to the muscle that you're going to stimulate, you're going to place this within some muscle belly. So we don't apply this sa tendon, but it's more the muscle belly. You have here the color, kunay color and yung electrode. So you have black and red. Usually universal color for black, it's cathode or negative electrode, then red is anode or positive electrode. We usually apply the cathode on the sunod man. We usually apply the cathode on the area wherein you have there the location of the nerve trunk. Usually, ang imong motor point of nerve trunk is found more approximate area is at the center of the muscle belly. Center, if ever ang nerve. So, more approximate na siyang area. So, you're going to apply the cathode there in that area, then the anode would just be applied proximally. Proximal na anode. Okay, then. So, ito nila ni-set na black. or your muscle doesn't do some or doesn't do any action at all. Apply this term, this modality. So this one was your electrical stimulator. So this can stimulate the structure there, ma'am. So once, so this would just give out current to the structure. Once current is being delivered to the structure, it can now stimulate the structure to do its to produce the action. After that, so you're going to check for contraindications like open wounds, if ever patient is applying any liniments, or if ever patient has implants. So those are contraindicated, especially superficial, liniments if ever, so you have to remove the liniments there once patients being applied. And then also what else? Mga accessories like jewelries, earrings, you have to remove that so that you can concentrate on current. By the way, I forgot to mention this. When I conducted the practical examination last time, common weakness is the rationale. When I tend to ask what's the rationale behind your treatment, it can answer. I don't know why. Like, why you're going to apply rationale for this treatment? Sir, for pain relief. Why it can for maka-relieve siya sa pain? Wala, hindi naka-answer. You really have to know here because if you don't know the rationale behind your treatment, how can you probably decide on which modality you're going to apply if you don't know the reason why you're going to apply such and what its effect to your patient. So, one is importante that you have to know here. So, you have to put the rationale there. Okay, you have to know the rationale. I tend every time when we end the class, I ask, do you have any questions? No, sir. Mahuli na ta, sir. Sige na, sir. Ano siya? Ron. Practical, when I ask the rationale, wala na. Huwag tayo ng rationale. Yung ka-answer. Clear. Siya ron. Okay. So, after checking the contraindication, you can also test for the sensation. Okay. Sensation, if the patient can feel. Okay. Lahi na sad ang pag-test ng sensation because this is not hot and cold anymore. Kani may siya heat. So, what you're going to test is if ever patient can feel any tingling or prickling sensation. So, you can have any sharp object, try to pinch it there, or probably kusi-kusi-on mo, sir. Can you feel anything here?
Sharp object, dila.
So, there. So, muna siya kusi-on sa current. So, muna siya ng sensation. Pa.
Regards ko sa manghod ha.
So,
okay.
So, let's just say...
Kaya manghod. Kinisi pa ito.
40 high school.
Mabi nung pari-pariha rin ng edad. Imong kuya, nag-work na tayo mga brothers.
Okay. You have your preference in your injury.
Ang isa.
Asa yung course isa?
So...
Ang asa? Oh, good Lord.
Interdisciplinary studies.
Okay, let's just say that there is impingement of the ulnar nerve at the level of the medial epicondyle, or you have this cubital tunnel syndrome. So here na impinge ang imong ulnar nerve. So what do you expect now will happen here? So usually since this is the level of vision, so expect that distal to that would be affected. So might be one of the problem there is that patient have weakness flexia wrist because you have flexor carpionaris, then as well as
engineering and nursing.
pag-move sa mga little finger. So let's just say we want to stimulate the flexor carpi ulnaris. Wa katong gagmay met?
Laisyo!
Anong gel ba?
Laisyo.
Tapos sa gel. Ha? Katong gagmay.
Oh, ipakita dito sa new towels.
So, manasan din nga time, if ever you're going to stimulate the muscle, that you have to again review the location of the different muscles. Tingnan mo sa inyong case, like you have this wrist flexors. Asa may wrist flexors for specific muscle
Ano
there.
specific muscle?
Anila, so you have to know as one location for
Tiniana,
these
good
muscles. You have to review again the
Ito bang-
location of the muscle. Kaysa yung gani mag-apply sa practical, bro, yan siya. Here,